So welcome to day 140 of scaling my marketing agency to 10k a month. If you saw the video for yesterday, if for whatever reason you're watching it in chronological order, you'll see that I'm physically here in a new place now. This is back home, essentially. I've come back home from today, although I was trying not to mention it or not speak about why that was the case yesterday because it was technically for a video where I was still completely in Birmingham. But today is the day that I came back. So I am recording this the morning after, but yeah, I mean, it's hard to explain everything, but to give you a bit of context, essentially, the business at the minute, it's been really hard work. A lot of it made worse by, well, it's all me. Whether it's my fault or whether it's just responsibility, it's the same thing at the end of the day. So had that, and then essentially decided in the morning of today, on the Wednesday the 20th, that I needed to go home, essentially to like get better, to start to just put my shit together, essentially, because here I've got, two monitors, I've got my desk, I'm not time constrained, I'm here, there's not much else, to be honest, for me to do. Like, I do have my friends here, and like a few of them now have come back from uni, so I was able to see them this evening, of this video that you're watching, which was good as well. But I think, honestly, with everything that's been happening, my mind was still like kind of elsewhere with it. But yeah, I essentially worked out from like pretty much 11 a.m. and just kind of, it was not the nicest way of going about this situation, but like everything mentally with me at the minute has meant that I've realised, as much as all of this stuff is in my control, like there's definitely like something fucking going on there, essentially, with me, and like just my overall thinking and everything to do with it, essentially. If you've like watched some more of the videos, you'll know that kind of this time last year, just before even, I was struggling a lot with, things like mental health, while I was at university, and really started to like really struggle with it. And the last few days and the last few weeks even have been just humongous struggles on a daily basis with it, to manage to contain everything that's been going on and that I've been thinking about. So essentially, I just knew, like, look, something's got to change here, because I was at like fucking in a really bad state, and it does put strains on your personal relations when I'm there, you know, in Birmingham, at a place I'm not used to, with my girlfriend, and I'm just, I'm just sending myself mental, essentially, with going and making myself go crazy about the business and about life in general. Because if I'm not working hard on this and not pushing it towards the next level, then what is there? Because I was at a good uni doing a course, etc., and I put that away to work on all of this. But then, yeah, you start to think, well, why the hell did I do any of that if I'm just gonna have the same issues a year later, and go through the same kind of battles? So I knew, like, of course, okay, like something needs to change here, and I essentially, pretty selfishly, just on my own, made the decision in the morning, like, I've got to go. Like, I need to go home. I need to find something to help me with this, like externally, more so. And I'm doing it now, because something has to change. And I mean, there is quite a lot of regret in terms of like how I made that decision and went about it. Like even now, the morning after, because it's like fuck, like like, especially last night when I was with my friends, because I was with my friends and in one of my mates' cars, going around like this area and thinking, this time fucking last night I was in the fucking cinema in Birmingham with my girlfriend, and I thought, this time tomorrow, thinking to them, that I would still be there. And to make that decision like that, it just kind of shows like how, I don't know, not right. I'm thinking about stuff, and I'm just trying to do everything that seems right to get myself better, get myself on the right path. But yeah, I mean, it was a tough day. It's a tough day and morning now to think like I'm here, and especially for the last 3 weeks in particular, she's obviously the person that I spend the most time with, and like obviously don't need to say it on camera to say, yeah, just obviously how strong our relationship is, and yeah, just how much we enjoy that time, especially when at the minute we're obviously doing a bit different things, and in August she'll be doing her year abroad from Paris, so like things are going to get harder before they get easier, essentially, which is also a bit scary, but we've been like knowing that this is going to be the case for a long time, and I'm prepared for it, essentially, so it's not the biggest issue. It's just more about how for the last like multiple months it's just been all about me and making myself better and making the business and everything around it. And I can imagine for a lot of people around me that I speak to a lot about it, it can get a bit exhausting. And yeah, I mean, essentially I just gotta sort it out, man. Like that's it, right? And that's why I'm here, to get myself better, come back home. I've got my setup for work. I've got ability to go to, therapy and things like that if that's gonna get me better and where I need to be, so that I can be better for obviously myself, all the people that obviously love and care for me, and everything like that. But yeah, as you can see, quite a tiring, exhausting day. Um, and yeah, I think things are going to be tough for sure. But at the end of the day, I just have to come back to the basis of, well, I could just give this up, have a normal job. But the thing with that, and the thing with that has always been, is that I know that's not what I want. And I want to make something more for myself, my family in the future, and everything that comes along with it. So yeah, just gotta do what I need to do to um, keep going, keep improving, and on a bigger time scale, when you're scrolling through the videos, you'll see that happening in real time. But when I'm living it, obviously, minute by minute, day by day, it can be really, really difficult. But yeah, there we go.